And now there is a very, very big milestone that has been enrolled in sub-Saharan countries. Introduction of Lenacapavir as a long-acting antiretroviral is a very, very important milestone in Africa. And this with time will replace the oral PrEP that we've been taking daily, that is pre-exposure prophylaxis. And we've been talking about Injectable and tenofovir, and I made a video about PrEP. And if you have not watched that video about PrEP, click the link that appears down here or even up here so that you get Kenyans. Remember, as Kenya, we are very happy because from the sub-Saharan countries, that's around 50, there are 9 countries that has been selected and for this rolling out. And if I may mention, Kenya is one of them. It's Swani, Lesotho, Mozambique, Nigeria, South Africa, Uganda, Zambia, and Zimbabwe. Remember that HIV has been pandemic globally, and it has been causing a lot of deaths and a lot of issues in terms of claiming lives. And with introduction of oral PrEP and even antiretroviral drugs, we've reduced this to around 54% globally in terms of global deaths related to HIV and AIDS. And remember, around 40.8 million people are living with HIV. This is by research and 2024 research. About 1.4 million people living with HIV were children, that is from 0 to 14, and then 39.4 million are adult. And again, if we narrow down to Kenya, our prevalent rate has slightly dropped, and we are at the 3.3. We are at 3.3%, and people living with HIV 1.3 million. That is in terms of men, and around 890,000 in terms of female. And new infection in terms of men 16k and 10k for female. And this has reduced by again 40% because of PrEP and because of antiretroviral drugs which are provided. And this is why Lenacapavir is coming in handy. This is why Lenacapavir is coming in handy, and Kenya is to roll out this in HIV burden countries, counties like Kisumu, Homa Bay, Migori, Siaya, Busia, and other which are also affected by HIV. So if you really love this channel, kindly hit the notification bell, and subscribe, turn it on for more videos that we post. Lenacapavir, which is a long-acting antiretroviral, was developed by Gilead Sciences, that is in Foster City, California, United States of America, and postulated to be founded on 22nd of December 1987. And by December 2022, the European Medicines Agency and United States of America Federal Drug Act did approve this particular drug, and it was selected to be rolled in African countries, the sub-Saharan, including the 9 countries that has been selected that is going to be rolled out. And according to our health cabinet, CS Cabinet of Health at Nduale, the first quarter, that is of next year 2026, we are going to start using this Lenacapavir in terms of injection. And stay tuned, because we'll know how we are going to give this in terms of orals and in terms of injection. So mechanism of action of this particular drug, Lenacapavir, it is a capsid inhibitor, meaning it blocks the HIV-1 capsid protein, which is essential for several stages of HIV viral cycle. That is viral assembly, nuclear import of the viral genome, and packing of the viral RNA. So this prevents HIV from replicating in human immune cell, thereby preventing it from multiplication. So which kinds of people are we going to support with this particular drug? Remember, this particular drug is only administered to those who are HIV negative. It's a single drug that is administered to those who are HIV negative. Men sexing men will benefit from this. Serodiscordant couples will benefit from this in terms of if your partner is HIV negative and you are HIV positive, the person which is HIV negative is supposed to be given this particular jab. Adolescents and young girls, they are at high risk, particularly those who are within 15 to 24 years because of gender-based violence, transaction sex. So they are going to benefit from this. People who inject drugs and are HIV negative are going to benefit. The prisoners, they are at high risk. Fisher folks and even truck drivers are going to benefit from this particular drug. Adolescents and young people who are at high risk of contracting HIV and they are HIV negative are going to benefit from this. And survivor of gender-based violence and they are negative, and transgender men or women are going to benefit as long as you are HIV negative and you do not show any signs of acute HIV illness. So meaning before you are given this jab, it is very, very necessary to know your HIV status. So we are only going to give those who are HIV negative. Now, how are we going to give this particular drug? As I've mentioned, this is a long-acting antiretroviral drug that is metabolized slowly and is being released in your system very slowly. It takes a period of time for it to be metabolized fully in your body. Now, if you come to the facility, this is what will happen. You are going to be given 2 tablets of 300 milligrams, that is oral Lenacapavir. 300 milligrams times 2, that is 600 milligrams. Start at that particular time, and you are going to be injected subcutaneously, that is under the skin. This injection will be 927 milligrams of Lenacapavir at that particular time, and then the following day you will be given 2 tablets to go home with, swallow at the same time that you are injected. That one you will be given 300 milligrams, that is 2 tablets, 600 milligrams in general to swallow the following day. And you will be expected to be back. You will be given TCA, that is to come again after 6 months from this injection that you've been given right now. By the time you are coming back after 6 months, you will be given 927 milligrams of Lenacapavir subcutaneously, and you will be told to come back 6 months later. So subsequently, in short, you will be injected this drug after every 6 months. You get the point now? Side effects. Now, by the time you are given this drug, like any other injections, at the site of injection, you will feel pain, some swelling and redness, which normally disappears with time. Sometimes you may feel nausea, headache, fatigue, diarrhea, and if at all you will need some liver function test, it might elevate your liver enzymes. Kenyan government is planning to roll out this particular injection in the first quarter of 2026, and we will be able to pay 6,000 Kenyan shillings, which maybe is still under review. Now, this will occur. What will happen that health workers will be trained, new guidelines will be integrated, and maybe fund from the partners. And this 6,000 is still under review. And we pray that Kenyan government incorporate this into our normal Kenyan insurance, which is SHA, Social Health Authority, and even other insurances that covers us in terms of health, like CIC, Jubilee, Britam. Those insurance, we are expecting them to show us a positive response in terms of this. But to our Kenyan government, we would like them to incorporate this 6,000 in SHA, because using 12,000 each and every year can be very, very difficult for a normal man. And if you feel this drug is very, very important and you are able to produce this 6,000 to protect you from contracting HIV, kindly drop me some comments down here, because I will really love to know what you are feeling about this particular Lenacapavir. Will it be able to to prevent HIV, like it is postulated that it is 99.9 effective, or will it increase the levels of frequent coitus anyhow, anywhere? Because now I have a defense in my system. Even if I go left, right, and center with anyone, I will not be able to contract HIV. But parking lot, remember, it does not prevent pregnancy. It does not prevent gonorrhea. Remember, there is a resistant gonorrhea which is resistant to all antibiotics. I made that video of resistant gonorrhea. Chlamydia trachomatis, which is also very virulent sexually transmitted infection. It will never prevent. So still, condomize yourself. The use of abstain, be faithful, and use condom. Condomize yourself is very key for all of us. If you have not watched that video about oral PrEP, that is tenofovir and emtricitabine, kindly click the notification, kindly click the link that I've provided in this particular video about the oral PrEP. And if you have not subscribed to this channel, you are missing a lot. Kindly click the notification bell, written subscribe, turn it on for more videos that I will post. And if you want to watch HIV related videos, how you can know that somebody has HIV, or you want HIV 1, HIV stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, click those videos that are HIV related. See you in the next video. Muchas gracias.